Mrs. Woolever, and today is Mrs. Woolever Day. Are you ready for a story? Today, my story is called Harry's New Family, written by Mrs. Woolever and illustrated by my daughter, Cassie Garwood. This is a story about a house. His name was Harry. The family that lived inside of Harry moved away all of a sudden. Harry was sad. His family just left him. They didn't even say goodbye. Harry was getting run down. The grass in the front yard was drying up, and in the backyard, it was growing up. Harry had broken windows, and he itched from his crackling, peeling paint. "What's happening to me?" asked Harry, but there was no one around to answer him. Harry liked to daydream how it used to be when his family still lived inside of him. All the kids from the neighborhood would all hang out in front. Oh, how happy he was back then. But then Harry would snap out of it and remember how sad he is now. No one to talk to. Even the house next door didn't like him. Harry looked different. One day, a big truck pulled up in front of Harry. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 people stepped out. A dad, a mom, a brother, and 2 sisters. Could it be? Yes, it was Harry's new family. The next day, his new family came out to mow his lawn, water his lawn, repaint him, and they even fixed his windows. Harry was smiling again. I sure love being part of a family, don't you? Boy, I sure do. Now, families nowadays are so different. There's lots of different types of families, but it's so important to just be together. Okay? Now, Harry was based on a true story. Where I used to live, across the street, people left it. They couldn't afford to live in them anymore. And his windows got broken from people that went in and stole a stove. It was terrible. He just got run down. Nobody was taking care of him. And I thought, gosh, I hope a new family moves in. And they did, finally. And do you know what? They still live there today. It's awesome. Now, in the next video, I'm going to teach you how to draw Harry. Are you ready to draw? Okay. We're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. We'll put our paper in the apple direction, and we'll be ready to draw with you. With who? With you. That's right. Okay. All right. We're going to draw Harry. Harry the house there. We're not going to draw the people. We're not going to do that. I won't stress you out too much today with that. But we're going to start with Harry. Okay? Now we're going to put Harry right in the middle of our picture. Okay? We're going to come down with a square. Or a square as much as it is a square. If it's a rectangle, that's fine too. Now remember, if you're not happy with that shape, what are you going to do? Turn your paper over, try it again, and then pick which side, which shape you want to use to get started. Okay? Now we're going to put on Harry's roof. We're just going to go like this. Guys, friends, I want you to leave enough room for the rainbow up here. Okay, we're going to put 8 rainbow lines up here. All right, later, not now. And so if you don't have that, you might want to turn your paper over and get her going. All right, make sure you have enough room up here. Okay, now we're going to draw his windows, which are his eyes, right? Now we're just going to put circles inside like this. There you go. Okay. Then you're going to make his front door. Come down, over, down, and put a doorknob right there on his door. Okay. From both corners of the door, you're going to come up with a Mrs. Wolliver smile on that side and come up with a Mrs. Wolliver smile on that side. And that's Harry. But now we're going to draw the background. Okay. Now, on both sides of Harry, we're going to draw a fence. All right, this is what I want you to do. From right beside Harry, you're going to come up and down like an arrow, like a point, like this. Then you're going to come straight down to the bottom of Harry and connect them to Harry. Connect the fence to Harry. All right? Then you're going to come over here and do it again. You're going to come over here like that. Come down again and connect it to that fence post. Now remember, it doesn't have to be perfect because fence, go look in your backyard, look in your front yard. If you have a fence, check out the fence posts. They're all crazy. They're all different sizes. Okay, you're going to make another one. Let's go ahead and make your fence all the way to the end of your paper. Taking your time. All right. And then you're going to do it again. Do it again. But now look, when you get to the end, if there's some room left, what I want you to do is pretend you're making another one and just put the bottom on like this. So it looks like the fence just keeps going. Okay? It just keeps going that way. All right. And then we're going to put another fence on the other side. So we fenced his backyard in. So now we're going to do these same shapes over here. And we're going to come down like that. It looks like it's a little higher, so I'm going to maybe bring it down a little bit. Okay, bring it down. There you go. And you're going to finish it up on this side. Okay, you might want to take your time, all right, just so it looks okay. Don't get frustrated if it looks crazy. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter, guys, friends. Okay, and then when you get to that end one, keep it going with the, there. So now it looks like that fence is just going to be surrounding his whole house, his whole yard. But we're not going to show that just yet. Okay, now, if you took my first grade lessons, okay, the last 5 lessons we went through, we did something different with our grass. Okay, we learned how to make jungle grass. Okay, hopefully you did take them. If not, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it. All right, what you're going to do right above the fence is you're going to make grass. Okay, and if you want to turn your paper over and practice this on the other side, you can do that. Okay, it goes like this. It goes left, left a little higher, and then right and back. Okay, and it's all connected. Left, left a little higher, and back, down. Now, if you're getting frustrated, I can't do it. Well, I don't want that. I don't want that frustration. So just do your best and try. Just give it a try. All right? You're going to get better at it. These whole lessons, we're going to do jungle grass when we do grass. So you're going to get better and better the more you practice, okay? Follow it behind Harry. Come over here. There you go. There's the backyard. The backyard grass is behind him. Okay? Now this looks different than what's on the screen. Don't worry about it. We're not drawing that picture. That's an illustration from the book that Cassie did. All right, now we're going to draw a rainbow. Now, rainbows have 7 colors. So we need to draw 8 rainbow lines. Now, when we draw our rainbow lines, we're going to come all the way over here just above the grass. We're going to draw a rainbow line that goes just over Harry and then into the side over here. Okay, that's 1 rainbow line. Okay, we have to put 7 more, a total of 8, okay? Count them in your head, not out loud. And you're going to go slow because you're going to fit color in between those lines. You're going to actually make the color of the rainbow and color it. And you want to make them slow so you don't make them too thin, non-existent. All right, just keep going. Keep going with that rainbow till you have 8 rainbow lines all together. I need 2 more. All right. Okay, I did it. I hope you did too. Okay, I hope you did. Put 8 rainbow lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Because you're going to fit 7 colors inside. Now, what colors are they? Some of you might know. Have you ever heard of a guy named Roy G. Biv? Roy G. Biv. No. Okay, well, let me tell you. If you know Roy G. Biv, you're going to remember the colors of the rainbow. All right? It's going to be really great. Now, I'm going to draw in here. You can lightly draw with your pencil, okay, inside here so that you remember what the colors are. If you know the colors, the 7 colors of the rainbow, you could, if you're in the classroom, raise your hand, tell your teacher, okay? But I'm going to tell you, okay? The first one in this first solid space, you're going to put R. And then we're going to spell out Roy G. Biv, okay? We're going to put R, and then an O in that one, and a Y in that one, and a G in that one, and then a B, and an I, and a V. Roy G. Biv. Okay? Now we can go down now and realize what our colors are. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay? Now indigo, there's actually a color named indigo. They're in your crayon box, I think. Some. Indigo is a dark purplish blue. Okay? So it's between blue and violet. It's both of them put together. That's what indigo is. Okay? There you go. All right? There's your rainbow. Okay, now we want to put, a cloud up here. Okay? And a cloud up here. And if you have room down here, you can put a couple clouds because it is the sky. You know, little clouds, couple, 1. All right. And when you're all done with your paper, I need you to put down your pencils, look down at your paper and say, wow, I did a great job. Tell your neighbors, wow, you did a great job too. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wooliver day, learning to draw the Mrs. Wooliver way. Now, when you color this picture, all right, I want you to color Harry's light green, but the jungle grass, which there's grass out front too, okay, this is all grass, is going to be a different shade. This might be light, this might be dark green, okay? The sky's blue, but then last, I want you to color your rainbow. I don't want you to color it first. I want you to color Harry, the fence, the grass, then your rainbow, and then the sky. Okay? So until next time, keep drawing.